For years, I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist. But whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you f***ed up. And I clearly have f***ed up.
Hey, at the fighters meeting, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Brett in front of ESPN production and all of them for all their affiliation and corruption that they do. Yeah. What happened? I put more weight on my back, and all they was talking about right away when I slipped in the first knockdown they called, I slipped. They called it right away. What did Bradley say? He hurt. He hurt. No. But that is the problem. I don't ride off that. Yeah. And just to even put it more on the spot, this is my last fight on ESPN. Oh. Yeah. Because this is no longer, this is no longer, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is why this fight means everything to me. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them. I brought Bud Light to Top Rank.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So clearly it doesn't bother Teofimo Lopez the way Top Rank and ESPN promotes Tyson Fury, Lomachenko. I mean, after all, Bob Arum said that Lomachenko was greater than Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Teo doesn't have a problem with the way they promote Arthur Beterbiev, or even Inoue, calling him the best fighter in the world, or at least top 2. Even the Cuban fighter, Robeisy Ramirez, who just won a world title. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez, he doesn't have a problem with all of those fighters fighting on Top Rank and ESPN. He only has a problem with the black fighters. Well, good luck finding a new home that doesn't have black fighters on their roster. It's like going to the NBA and looking for the one team that doesn't have any black players. You ain't gonna find no team like that. So after Teofimo Jr. goes on this racist rant, his dad comes out and tries to do a little bit of damage control and basically does a "my son is not a racist" speech by pretty much just saying everything that his son said, but just saying it in more detail.
I'm trying to say is, like, you know, we didn't mean nothing about when my son said that Top Rank could stay with all their black fighters, because you know what it is? When Devin Haney came into Top Rank and all this, they're promoting him more than they're promoting my son. He feels a little type of way. You know, you got to understand this. We're fighting the top dude, bro. And we got to get some respect for that, you know? And he just feels some type of way, like, you know, like, oh, they just want to promote, you know, in his mind, the black fighters. You know, you got Keyshawn Davis, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Baby, you know, you got, you know, so you got all these fighters from Top Rank that are getting more recognition that my son is getting, and he's trying to fight the top dogs.
Hey, Senior, you know what black people do when old media starts giving all of these non-black fighters all of the credit, starts overhyping them? You know what black fighters do? They go after those fighters. Oh, you're going to say this guy is greater than Ali? You're going to say Lomachenko is greater than Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard? He's the Matrix? He's pound for pound the best? That's who I want to fight next. That's what black fighters do. So what Teofimo Lopez is crying about, this is what black fighters deal with every day since the inception of the sport. So this is an easy fix. If Teofimo feels that they're giving these black fighters more credit, why don't you go after those black fighters and show ESPN and everyone else that you're better than them? You're complaining about the way Devin Haney is being treated, but yet you turned down a Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney was aggressively calling you out and you still turned down a fight. Now you're upset with how they're treating Devin Haney and he's the undisputed champion, something you never was? Come on, make it make sense, Teo. Senior talks about how they promote Keyshawn Davis, but he didn't talk about how they promote Tyson Fury. Because once again, Teo only has a problem with the black fighters. He's letting the boxing world know what he's really about. He's coming out of the closet. But the way Teo feels about black people, it ain't gonna change his fate in the sport of boxing. You're still gonna have to see some of those black fighters eventually, especially fighting at 140. So it should be an interesting promotion when he is in there with a top black fighter, someone like a Regis Prograis, someone he turned down, he avoided recently, or even a Gervonta Tank Davis. Before Teofimo lost to Kambosos, he had an opportunity to fight Devin Haney. He turned down that fight, ended up losing to Kambosos. Now, he was supposed to be fighting against Regis Prograis because he was Regis's mandatory. He turns down that fight to fight Josh Taylor. So we know that it's MBF all day for Teofimo Lopez. But that's only a limited thing. Because eventually, once again, you're going to have to see the most dangerous guys in your division, which most of them happen to be black. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com.
like them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues. So make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp, Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.